I'm Jaime Lozano. I did music for all the songs, for the great lyrics, and let's say that I have the arena idea for this show.
I think what is amazing is that it gives voice to so many women, to so many different types of women, both as lyricists and as singers, and it's really thrilling to write words for women, knowing that it's going to give a lot more songs, a lot more music for women in the world.
Giving women more of a voice is incredibly important. I'm part of the League of Professional Theater Women, and it's all about having a voice.
I think it's so cool what Jaime's doing in terms of, collecting all of these stories of all these women and putting them together, and there are real people behind these stories, and I think that's really wonderful.
Jaime from my BMI class approached me and said that he was interested in working with me on a project that he had just started on that would be taking place in Paris.
Why a song cycle and why not a story, a musical? I didn't want to be limited by one story. I wanted to have the chance to have as many stories. Every song is a story. So I think as an audience, you can find, if one story doesn't appeal to you, you're gonna find another story that's gonna touch you.
I wrote a song called Maybe in Florence, which is about a girl who is struggling a lot with her self-confidence, and she goes to a new city.
I don't know how to put on makeup, that perfect makeup, like other girls.
She meets someone there who makes her kind of rethink herself and think that maybe she's not a huge loser.
Cause Carrie with the darkness hair said we'd hold her demi-Italian flair. Did I like a polar bear? I think she meant to say I'm cool with it rough. But maybe now I'm a jewel, maybe in Florence. Baby in Florence. There's that Florence. Fuck yes! In Florence. Florence is cool.
I think Never Ending Line is important because it covers many different aspects of womanhood and the female experience, and it's inherently dramatic. It's inherently filled with conflict. It's inherently filled with needs that these women have and passions that these women have. And the female voice is seldom heard in the theater. It's not heard nearly in proportion to the number of women we have in our population.
There's a lot of difficult things that we talk about in this show. We talk about a lot of hardships, we talk about a lot of suffering, a lot of trauma, as well as some wonderful experiences too, but there's a lot that goes into being a woman, we have to do it all. We have to be mothers, we have to be business women, we have to be girlfriends, we have to be daughters, we have to be, so many different roles, and sometimes that's really hard. There's a lot of pressure that goes into that.
Variations of a cycle, smile and laugh and stay. One more time becomes another, passing with each day. Lead to known and known to friend. It starts with me, my start.
If they see themselves in one of the characters in one of the songs, that can just be something that, when you feel like no one in the room you're in sees your point of view, you know, you can think back to that moment when you were in that theater or you were listening on your headphones and you felt like you really connected?
We all look for the same. I mean, at least like good human beings. We want peace, we want health, we want to be loved, but we are all different. And we have very different paths in life. So I think it was important to have all different point of view from different women, from different backgrounds, from different ages, from different cultures. Actually, we have some writers are like her background is American, another are Argentinian and Spain and Brazil and from all over the world. So I think that make this project very, very rich. So I think that was important to have all these different point of views.
At the end of the day, it's to really love and accept everybody for who they are, no matter where they come from. Anybody.
I think a show like A Never Ending Line is important now and for many, many years to come. It's a show about women of all walks of life, and I think any show that lifts women up and shows, is a place for women to see themselves on stage and hear stories that remind them of themselves is a beautiful thing.
Now is the time that as women and as writers and as creators, we need to absolutely just be showing like men and society that we are capable and we are fierce and we are that we are gonna take over.
Women don't hold on to their worth as much as we should. We are worth so much and we do so much and we have the capabilities to do whatever we want. You know, a girl should not dream any less than a little boy just because she's a girl.
So it's really great that one male artist who is up and coming made a concerted effort to take some women lyricists with him on this journey. And that speaks volumes to the potential that women artists have. And it speaks volumes to how commercial women's stories are.
That I hope that one girl or one guy like me or one mother or one kid or someone who's in the theater who had the chance to listen to one of these stories can change in some way their lives for the better. And I think that we need to tell stories that change life. And musical theater and art, that's one of its main goals, change life and save life.
I hope people leave knowing more women's stories, and I hope they leave singing. And I think that these songs and Jaime's music should be out in the world.
Women, no matter what your experience, you have this history, you have these stories, and you can share these stories with your children and with their children and their children, and we will learn from those experiences.
I think A Never Ending Line talks about all the people, women, men, family, relatives, all the people who have been before us and all the people who's coming after us and because of us.
And I have always said